He laughed at me.
Wow. Brother, you're not good enough or close enough
Nah,
to
because
him.
he'll go in and fucking change it.
Yeah, no, you will. All of a sudden, you're like, hang on a second. He never hit that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of the Muttlay Krew, and we're here on a beautiful
It's been a while since
afternoon.
I've hit that.
And boys, I've hit it. I've hit it because rugby league is back. It is back in our life, and
We're already on. I thought we were into it.
what a Sunday of rugby league we had. I was umpiring cricket, but I was not missing that first game. I was watching that whole game up on my little screen.
It was the only game I was happy to miss.
I didn't want to miss it. It was first game, and ripped in. Vegas, what a show they did. Does seem like it was a long day, and we went to Magic Round, and 3 games was a fucking long day. So I don't know about 4 games.
I think they've come out and said that they're gonna cut one. Unlucky to the ladies.
And I think they said it finished around 12:30 p.m. in Vegas. That's a late night.
Yeah.
If you go to football and enjoy other things, usually when you're there, that's a big night. But
Alcohol.
it was a Sunday
And some
afternoon.
other substances were also used, I've heard.
It was a beautiful
Yeah,
Sunday afternoon here in
horn
Australia. And we watched some beautiful rugby league. Well, did you guys even watch rugby league?
Yeah.
Or get around it? Did
Yep.
you guys?
I watched all 3 of the ones that I cared about.
Yeah. Did you touch an Australia-England game?
Huh?
Did
I
you watch
watched that whole
women's-
thing.
I watched the second half
Was that enjoyable?
because by the time
Bro, Taryn Aiken, holy shit, bro, she was carving up. Some of the pills that she was passing, and then some of the lines that surges when she came on, and Isabel Kelly down that left-hand side, bro, holy shit. There was a couple of pills, and even, there was one where she, faked the under, hit, went to go short, and then just threw this beautiful face ball to Julie Robinson to score in the corner. I was like, oh, nah. It wasn't just a normal blowout. It
In
wasn't
all-
No, it was disgusting.
in all fairness, I think
No, but
Julia
it's-
Roberts
but it's-
could have scored a try. Like the actress.
Oh, yeah. No, because she was... But the thing was, it was good footy. It wasn't just here's a back rower, and the back rower just runs 40 and scores. It was good line running, good offloads, good passing, good peel, good footwork.
Mm.
Oh, that's why I was loving it, because it was genuinely good footy, where I just go, Taryn Aiken come across and just throw a cutout ball, bang, beautiful line. I go, footy.
Okay, Australia, good football, but the England team, do they look like they've never played rugby league?
Oh,
Some of
you
those
could
girls?
just, as they said, as I think Dan Ganane said in the telecast, that, basically the Aussie girls are professionals.
Yeah.
And the England girls are semi-professional.
Yeah, okay.
So
They've
that's
only got 2 NRLW players.
so and that's just the
They've got
difference.
2, yeah.
So that's when you can spend your entire time practicing and playing compared to you just got to find it time to do it when you're not working your full-time job.
But then, like they said too, the professionalism of the Australian girls, they haven't even come back to their preseason yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
They've had to just stay fit themselves and get ready for this and prime. And the English coach came out and said, we watched a lot of film and our intensity at training was crazy high. He's but until you face it, you just don't know what you're in for with these girls. And just Tamika Upton, dude, she's just going and going and going and going.
It was really
just
see the Knights. They had one good fullback and they've lost him.
Anyway, my name is Jake, and I'm here with Kyle and Cody, and we are the Muttlay Krew, and let's talk some rugby league.
That's
we
a
are
big
talking
change.
rugby league.
Yeah, but I forgot
Just
to
because you don't want to talk about the ladies'
I forgot to
game.
introduce ourselves, and if we spend 20 minutes on the ladies' game, that's not great. When I didn't even watch it.
Wow.
Oh, just because you didn't watch it, we can't talk about it.
And we're talking about rugby league.
Sorry, do they not play rugby league?
It's rugby league.
One team did.
Women's rugby league.
What was the score? 94? They could have got 100.
90 to
No,
4.
it was only
They
90 to
could
4.
have got 100, though. That would have
Well, 102 if they don't miss any goals.
been...
Bloody Aiken.
And
Oh.
what's her name? Had one. Brigginshaw. I'll save us. Missed. Aiken's I'll have it back.
Well, anyway, before that, we had game 1 of the National Rugby League, and we had a doozy. We had the Raiders. They showed up in a town bigger than their whole city, and damn did they dominate the New Zealand Warriors in every way you can think of, with a 30-8 thrashing. And then we had the show-stopping game 2, absolute heavyweight matchup. The build-up in this game, I was sort of getting sick of it because, fuck, man, Ennis was just blowing Nathan Cleary so hard. But the build-up, the vibe,
I would too.
the build-up and the vibe, the whole game, just, it seemed like, fuck, it was a big finals game or
Crimson
something. It was
Chin.
red hot. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, however you want to put it, it was a similar story and result. And the mighty 4-time premiers, the fit Penrith Panthers, just get the win. And just don't get
Rugby league.
out wrestled, out dominated. And they just beat the good old, same old flat track bullies, Cronulla Sharks, 28-22. So obviously we've got 2 winners and 2 losers, boys. But where do you want to start? Let's have a quick little depth look into anything you want to touch on. Who are your big winners and losers of
Have a
these
bit of
2
a
games?
deep dive.
Who you got?
A little of a deep
What do you got?
dive. I think the winner here is Rugby League.
Oh, yes.
I feel like it was another successful campaign over in the States. That's my first winner.
Beautiful. Yeah, it sounded like it was bigger and better than last year, and it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. And this sounds like maybe they dragged it a little bit too long, but the whole week sounds amazing. Everything I've heard from there was red hot.
They should try and put it over 2 days.
That's a lot, but yeah, maybe.
Like smaller, like so. This
Yeah, it
like
could be a
the
bit,
2
of
games.
a Magic Round style.
Yeah,
Like everyone's still like I see people still trying to push for the World Club Challenge.
I think yes.
So
that'd be
yeah.
red hot.
Cleary said that massively, and you could sort. They had that England game there, the game 1, and they looked like they were pretty fit. They looked like they played pretty good.
Dude, that's the thing though. Like they pumped the Wolves or whatever it was, and Cleary and them played mint, and you just look at it and go, man, I wish they could play because those two were meant to face
But
off
it's
against
hard.
each other.
But it's hard though with it being round 1 of the NRL. So
Yeah, I know. That's why they like like how the logistics of it need to work out. But like that'd be sick having that game because it would be a big.
Well, Super
'cause
League's
even
only in
just-
round 3 though, man. They only started a couple of weeks ago too.
But even the Super League,
yeah, I know. But
Just like in the middle of their year.
like,
yeah,
so who gets the points? Like, what happens? Like,
yeah, that's what it means.
Well, the
It's like-
Super League can just deal with it for the NRL.
no, but like they said,
They
that,
just have that game, and their round 1 game will be the Sunday next week.
yeah, but then it's
I reckon
technically
they
their
can do that.
bye, but they didn't have a bye.
True.
So it's like I understand the concept,
'Cause
and
they
it
could have
would be
their
really
bye,
red hot,
yeah.
but I don't think you can do it.
the team that wins the comp the year before gets an extra bye.
Well, just do it. If you're the premiers, you want the big
Yeah,
dogs.
God, you just do it.
fucking do it, mate. And if you win, then I'm sure you get money or something, and you get to say you're the best club team in the world. I reckon just do it.
Panthers don't want to because they keep losing.
Oh
it.
yeah, you say that because the Knights will never have to worry about it.
yeah.
I just don't want to hear excuses, mate. I just want.
I want it.
I'm
telling you what the players and
because I feel like if we're fit and the rugby league teams are taking it serious, we're fucking pumping every England team. They're shit.
Okay, the last time Panthers versus Wigan we lost.
Like I said, when it didn't matter, whatever, didn't care.
And the year
That's what I
before
said.
that too, I'm pretty sure they lost.
Yeah, they
as
lost
well.
again.
Yes.
As I said, it doesn't matter. But that's what I said. If they do it when it matters, in Vegas, it'll matter. And it'll fucking... Mate, they go to fucking England when it's negative 10 degrees fucking rain. I don't give a fuck either.
We lost to them in Australia too, but
Yeah, and it was negative 10 degrees in Penrith and it was shit game.
Oh fuck! There's a bit of wet weather. They can't play in wet weather.
Anyway,
Oh Jesus Christ! Tell me your bias without telling me your bias.
but I didn't really watch that game at all. It was early, but it looked like that was a red hot game and everyone's saying it was a good way to start the day. A lot of attacking football. And
Did you get to watch that game, Kyle?
I didn't.
No. Well, then we should just not talk about it because if that's how Jake rolls,
we're
Yeah.
talking about the whole weekend of being a winner.
He didn't watch the ladies' game, so we don't talk about that. So
No, that's just because
we
he's
should just not
sexist.
talk about this one. Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised with the life that he leads that he doesn't want to, raise the women up and respect them.
I sort of feel like it's disrespectful talking about that game. Anyway,
Just to not talking about him at all.
well, I want to respect the other women in the game who got absolutely, I don't want to say the word.
Railed.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to.
Better R word, definitely.
How it ended up. How it
I
ended
knew
up.
where you were going.
I thought the game was getting held in Paris.
Yeah,
Well, my big loser
there
of
was
this
a lot
game,
of uprights.
guys.
That's for sure.
Eh?
I've got a loser here, and it might be a little bit tough on them, but we're here to grill, and that's what I'm going to do. And yes, it was against the Penrith. Yes, it was first round, but it's the fucking Cronulla Shark halves. Nico Hines, Braden Trindle. I got so much ick from them in that game. You guys disagree? I feel like so many.
I feel like Trindle played really well,
Trindle played fucking great.
and I reckon Hines didn't let him down.
I just feel like again they got in each other's way too many times, and I just didn't.
It's
like
also
it.
round one.
That's what I did. I'm not repeating myself. That's what I'm sick of this shit. I even did that saying no, and then he said, "Run." Obviously, I fucking even said that, mate. Dead set. That's what happens when you can't come in with no fucking free work, and then don't even listen to
At
me
least
when
we
I'm
watched
talking.
the games.
No, I heard you say that. I know it was round one.
So I don't need to say that when I already just said that.
Yeah, But I was
I
just
feel,
Anyway,
I feel like it's pretty harsh to
I
bag
feel
out
like
the halves.
I got ick. I didn't like them again, and I just feel
you
like
got
they
the
need.
ick.
I got the ick because I feel like so many times they did make room and played all right, and then they just got in each other's way.
I
Fucked
feel
up
like
those
the only thing
tries.
that they went wrong is they didn't play the full 80, and Penrith just took advantage. I thought the Sharkies looked the better team for a long time.
My feeling from that game was that the Panthers didn't actually win it, that the Sharks did lose it,
I reckon
but not from their
Sharks
halves.
Sharks yesterday beat everyone else in the comp nearly with the way that they played, except for the Penrith Panthers.
Exactly, because
I
it's the
find
same old Sharks.
I do find it kind of ironic that a guy whose team can't get halves
Again, see, this is why we even
Gets-
get
This is why
we bother.
he internalized it. See, that's how he's grown up. All right.
Why we even bother? We're doing winners and losers about 2 fucking games here, and you just want to
If
start
you want to pick
shade.
some losers, right? If you want to pick some losers and you want to put it somewhere, which is where I thought you were going to go, the Warriors halves is where you should go.
Well, I did leave
There
that.
was-
I left that on the table because I feel like you guys might have not
because
done your
maybe
research
because
here.
they were the worst halves pairing of the weekend. You
But
picked
that's
on, if
also
you want to pick one, say
expected.
Hines. Why would you say Trindle? I thought Trindle played well.
Again, I didn't want to disrespect anyone in particular. So
oh,
I didn't
except for
wanna...
the women's game.
Oh, no, did you hear what I said again? You say, listen to me. I didn't want to respect any individual soul. So I didn't want to say Nico Hines is shit, overrated.
Sorry, what?
So I
need you
said,
to pronunciate that a lot better next time.
so I just said their halves again, gave me the ick.
The Warriors halves for me are the losers. They just, I don't know if it was different with Metcalf playing the 7 instead of the 6. I just felt like they weren't organised. They weren't finding their spots. They weren't hitting their marks. They just looked like they were searching a lot. The other players didn't really know what was going on. I felt like, especially like they could have utilised Tuivasa-Sheck a lot more, but it didn't always stop at them. It would stop at, I think, it's Pompey on that side. I felt like they could have run a lot more. I felt like it was all last minute. There was no like organisation like, oh, you do these ones and then we're going to swing it back here and we're going to do this. It was kind of like, oh, my ball, you run there and I'll pass you the ball. Like it seemed very reactive instead of like trying to set up and work to things.
It was very expected, and that's why if anyone tipped the Warriors like you guys, don't understand rugby league. Also,
But it's only round 1.
Wow.
in round 1, 2 halves have never played together and barely played football.
Barely.
Barely.
They have played together.
Different number jerseys on their back.
My loser was also from the Warriors game, but I thought it was more of the coaching decision from Webster to put Mitch Barnett to lock and put Jackson Ford up the front. I didn't like that because I felt like the Warriors lacked go forward. And in Mitch Barnett's first stint, he didn't have many carries at all.
When was their lineup changed?
It'd probably be that when
10
you
before.
submit an hour
Yeah.
now before kickoff.
Because I was going to
You submit
say,
your final team list. So
yeah, because it was like, it was kind of accentuated in the way of Ricky or Sticky when he did his, changed it, brought Papali in and went 3 big boppers, and he sort of changed and like moved. You know what I mean? Like
but with the way he moved it, he sort of went smaller.
that's what I mean. So he's gone smaller, and then the Raiders have gone bigger. So it's made it look more obvious that he made the wrong choice.
Yeah, I just thought Mitch Barnett was possibly the best player for the Warriors last year at front row,
Him and AFB.
and like if you put him and the Fish together, like I just didn't like it.
I feel like no matter what numbers on your jersey, your
got
first
you've got a
stint,
different
if he
role.
wants the spot, not really, not in going forward. When you're coming out of your D, if you're playing centre, if you want the ball, you get the ball and run up.
Nah, not everyone does that though, mate.
You're saying Josh Papali played a lock coming on the bench? Starting at lock?
No,
No.
the bra would have gone back to lock.
Bro would have played lock.
He just said on the team sheet, they just did that swap because it was easier.
So Barnett might have played forward. Jackson Ford might have played lock.
Who knows?
Who knows?
I felt like Jackson Ford was taking a lot more hit ups than Mitchy Barnett in the
Because he wanted to go for it, but Mitchell Barnett being a little bitch, maybe.
Wow.
Because
If Mitch,
Oh,
he's-
like,
say it to his face.
I know Mitch is listening.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
He should tee up or run it straight.
Because he shouldn't have lost
Big
Newcastle.
Nelson
Shouldn't have left Newcastle.
participated in
That's
one
what
of them, I
happens.
reckon. Oh, he's still salty.
Because he
Hey.
left. Cause he
Yeah,
left
how
Newcastle.
dare he leave the Knights and
Yeah.
go get a rep jersey with
He
the
beats
Warriors?
up every single
Exactly.
player that leaves the Knights.
Only if they
and
go
beats
there-
up every halves pairing that isn't the best.
Only if they
because
leave
of how he's
Newcastle
been
and go.
raised.
Only if they leave Newcastle and play better, which he did.
Well, which is
That's-
everyone that does.
yeah,
because
Tappaney.
you shit house.
That's 2. Keep going.
Jack Cogger.
Fuck off.
Daniel Saifidi will.
Fuck off.
Kalen Ponga will.
Dominic Young probably already is.
Nah, he's always been shit.
Nah, he's definitely gotten worse.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, a big winner for me, and I'm trying not to say the team, so I'm just trying to, be a bit more precise.
No, excuse me. Before, you didn't want to be precise. You wanted to say it as a whole, and now all of a sudden
I
you
never
want to
went
flip it
whole. I
around.
went like halves. So instead of saying the whole team, I'm going to be again precise. So you listen to me.
No, about the women's game and everything there. You didn't want to be direct. You wanted to respect it all as a whole, and you couldn't respect it as a whole, so you didn't want to. You didn't want to target anyone, so now all of a sudden you want to target and you don't want to respect the
Big
whole.
winner for me was the Raiders' young backline throbbers.
The Throbbers.
Savage, I reckon, is one of his best games ever. It wasn't just his fucking intercepts and runs, it was just his whole gameplay. His try assist when he was like playing a fullback as a winger was bloody red hot. Tomoko looked so good. Chris just finishing so good. And the young Tamale, what did he do? Like 10 tackle breaks or something. It looks like he's a hard man to tackle.
A mini Brian Toto.
And so, yeah, got around that. Ethan Strange looked really good. Really good. And yeah, did you say someone tipped Raiders get last?
I did.
Oh.
And then I seen it on there.
Last.
They were like, I was nearly going to rewind it and record it.
So what Ricky
Because they were
Stewart said
talking
was to you.
talking about Ricky Stewart, and he
listened
goes,
to the Muttlay.
he's like, oh, if I run last, or if we run last, it's going to be a hard comp. And then as they're sort of panning out, there was like, nah, there's no way anyone's picked this team to come last. And I thought, yep, right it.
I'm your guy.
Yep.
Don't even have them winning a single game.
Mate, first game, they've already got 2 people suspended. What are we doing here?
Downhill.
If they keep that up, they're not going to get through their top 30. Jesus.
Downhill. Bunch of grubs.
Yeah, quick jump on that.
Boys,
They're both losers. They were both gross plays, and they deserve to get banned. So I'm happy with the calls early.
Well,
Shoulder charge stupid. Why don't you just, I don't know
that's
what
what I
he was
mean. It's
doing.
not a gross play. It's just dumb and stupid. There was no danger. He wasn't anywhere near the head.
Okay, that was a
It
dumb
wasn't
play.
dangerous. It was just stupid.
I think Savage was a little bit gross. I felt like he kicked out. I feel like there was another kick out in the
I'm glad that got called a kick out.
Edwards one
I'm
No.
so
Penrith game.
no, it was in the Raiders Warriors. It was, I think, Charnsey.
Against Hallsborough, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Charnsey on
yeah.
Horsburgh. When I seen that, I was like, nah, he's gone out. And then like, I'm glad they challenged it.
Hmm.
And it came up, and I'm like, oh, here we go. There's going to be like, oh, he's in his landing area or something. But it was because that last little bit, he just straightens his leg. And I was like, I'm glad that it actually got called out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so I got the call wrong. That's right. Savage got
Really?
he got the suspension on the taking out the kick leg.
Yeah.
Do you reckon I'll make sure he gets suspended for that
Dude.
kick out?
Dude.
Maybe. Or
Who, Charnsey?
yeah.
No.
Like, it's all like...
If it hit him in
Get
the face,
then,
maybe.
yeah.
If it hit him, I know then we're doing if, buts, and maybes. I
Optics,
don't know
bruh.
if, buts, and maybes. I do absolutes. The Savage one, though, I reckon if he goes for the body, he makes contact before he kicks it. Because as he's coming in, I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be fine. He's gonna make the tackle because it looked like he was that close. But instead of going the man and wrapping, he went past him in a way to get to the leg to try and charge down, which then put him in the leg. Whereas I reckon if he put head on the other side, used his left shoulder and just made the tackle, I reckon everything's fine.
Yeah, but
Because that's what I know. The timing of it, I reckon, was fine. Except it was just at his leg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if he goes about that a different way, I reckon it's fine. He was still on the ground. It's just that he's gone for the leg. Fucking wingers.
Yeah, mate. They're basically fast front rowers.
And then I guess my final winner. My final winner. It's fucking boring. And now I'm being a bit overall, I guess. I might have missed that one because I'm talking
That
about...
is one of the worst rugby league takes I've ever heard. Yeah.
Not a lot upstairs is what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sort of, yeah, but fuck. Wingers are just fast front rowers. What a spray. Does that then in turn mean that props are just slow wingers?
Yes. It's just fatter wingers. That's all. It is.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, that's the clip. That's the name of this podcast.
They
Right
can't-
there.
Like, I'm not going to explain myself.
Anyway,
I can, but it'll take me 5 minutes
my final winner.
because I'm one of them front rowers.
Oh, fuck.
I'm one of them fat wingers.
Yeah, right. Jake, what's your next winner?
My final winner is just, I guess, the system. The system of this stupid
The fucking system.
Stupid
What
Penrith.
system?
This stupid
Penrith.
Penrith Panthers team,
Yeah,
man.
but fucking, what an intro.
They game this game, 5-6 players out. They lose their starting winger. They got a different 5'8".
They lose their starting winger and then they lose their starting winger.
And yes,
with
but
the
then
KO.
they still look like they're the same fucking team out there, just fitter, hungrier, stronger in defense. Just go, go, go. Oh, we need to try because we're a little bit behind. Boost, try.
Oh, how good's it going to be if Isaiah Yo starts getting some meaties?
So dumb. And
Definitely need to get him into the stupid coach then.
it's already been one game already, and they've showed that if you want to win this comp, you got to beat this team.
And you know what I love? Well, especially about how Jack Cole's come into it.
Yeah.
He's basically the halfback because he doesn't do much. Cleary's the one running out the back, doing little chips over the side and running around, wrapping around on the left-hand side, running little plays out there. And Jack Cole's just a link man. It's like Cleary's the halfback and the leader, but the 5'8", and this is why the grand final, like we say about, what's his name? Cogger, is because he came on and he didn't try to do anything. He wasn't trying to do a luai. It was just, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and then I'm letting Cleary do everything else. And that's probably the best thing that Jack Cole can do for the team. Just don't come in and be here. And that's probably why he, in a way got the spot over Talangi. Like, I know Talangi's carrying a little bit of an injury cloud, but Talangi's going to be that more of a, I want to show my talents and do my things as well, but it isn't really the best for the team in a way when you got Cleary out there just running amok. And like, that's his first game back from a shoulder injury.
I know.
No trials, no nothing. And he's coming out there running trick plays, chips over the top, and just landing them perfectly.
Yeah. Give me 14 of them right now.
Oh, it's just ridiculous, man.
I tell you what, the
Jim,
GOAT debate's over. It's Nathan Cleary.
If he keeps this up, you can't even...
Joey John's never heard of her.
He just needs to do it at Origin level.
Yeah, that's where he seems to...
Which is yet to
He
do.
plays 3 bad games a year and he wears a sky blue jersey every time.
Yeah, he hasn't got that system.
But then, like,
system.
The winger goes down, concussed, then bloody Laurie comes on and fucking kills it on the wing. They don't even miss a step.
Well, no, it's ridiculous.
And what, Penrith the only team this weekend that had a full-on back winger on the bench ready to go?
And everyone was talking
Laurie
about...
can play anywhere, really, because he was a
Yeah.
fullback there for a bit.
But then the other one too that, like, everyone was like saying about, the other McLean and stuff like that, and go, what, they don't trust him? They've gone and put Garner out there, and Garner killed it too.
Yeah, see, Garner I was worried about, because I was like, he's a back rower, can he defend in the centres?
He
I got a bit
played
worried
mid. He just
'cause-
came in and done his part.
Was it their first try down that edge and Garner looked like he got
Yeah, I was going to say,
got
defensively,
done? But then he, so many times right at the end, the last 10, 15 minutes, they kept going his way and then he just started sticking
Yeah.
on his tackles and not letting the team down.
yeah. So
was
you could
bullshit.
probably say that the atmosphere and the moment got to him
At
early.
the start.
But like, I did feel that the Panthers were still great, but I did feel like their defense was a little shakier than
I felt
what
like
it
they
has
did a
been
lot more.
previously. They were making a lot more defensive errors.
Had to rely a lot more on scramble defense.
Which they don't
Normally they just shut down and it's real methodical and you're not getting anywhere. Whereas this one, I felt like it was effort on effort to try. Like, they were still stopping the tries.
Oh yeah.
But it was like, it just looked like a little bit more unorganised and just big efforts from the boys.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple there around the post and a couple out wide where it was like, oh, that's a great tackle.
Yeah, a lot of those wide, though, were, I think, Luke Garner, the other winger, got done at that side. AFB's try was pretty soft, especially for Penrith. Then it also goes back, this was their first game. Most of these players haven't had one trial game too, so I think that's a big thing for Penrith. And
Well, especially, because they pulled out of that other one as well.
that's why it's just really annoying that they still won this game. They just come back from Ryan and go, bang, we'll score a try. We're back ahead.
But that's, like you
Back
said,
ahead.
like
Back ahead.
with the winner being the system.
Yeah.
Is it's just next man up. They don't, it's just the same thing, and they can do it year on year, and they just tweak their plays a little bit more. Like that other one that they had where, well, especially that with the little chip, no one's expecting that chip. They don't chip very often, and then all of a sudden he stands on the left, and then runs. They give it to Yo. Yo goes out the back to Cleary, a little chip and chase.
Yeah.
And because he's over on the left, the fullback's on his right, thinking, he's coming down the short side. Then all of a sudden he whips across, bang, bang. He doesn't have enough time to react to the kick.
Yeah.
And they just keep
And I just feel like
reinventing it.
their big dogs all had moments in this game. Yo, that first try, Cleary throughout the game. Dylan Edwards, one of his try-saving tackles right at the end of one of the front row forwards. Or Cameron McGuinness, I think right at the end was fucking wild. Liam Martin, the last 20 minutes, he just was a different animal out there. It was crazy. So it's just...
I'll tell you what,
nuts.
though. Moses Leota looked quite good out there without Fish, and Fish didn't look that good without Leota. I think Fish was missing his brother a little bit more than Leota was. Because Leota's got that big Lindsay, is it Lindsay Smith? No.
Oh, Lindsay Smith was so good.
Lindsay Smith,
Played 60 minutes.
He made like 45 tackles
So
or something.
Oh, man.
He
I was trying to find a way
scored
to
like
get...
71 in Supercoach, no attacking stats.
I know. I was trying to get Lindsay Smith into my team somewhere. Or was that Moses that got that 71?
No, it's Lindsay Smith.
Yeah.
And well, Lindsay Smith, you've been on there you've been talking about him.
But I went Max.
Too expensive this
I went
year,
Max
thought.
King over fucking Lindsay. So I think I might regret that. But anyway, boys, do you want to go over the tips?
Let's get into it. I know I got both my tips right, but how else did we go, Kyle?
So-
'Cause you got Mr. Spreadsheet in your sheets.
Yeah,
You like to
spread the cheeks.
do some work in the sheets, boy.
I'll spread his cheeks in the sheets.
So Jake, you went 2 from 2 on the head to head. You got both lines right too.
Whoa!
So 4 points from there.
Yes.
Cody, you got 1 head to head
Yeah.
and 1 line.
Ew!
So 2 points. I went a big fat 0-4 across those. I got none.
But
Yeah. So between the three of us, so Jake and Cody, you had a potential 3 points from try scorers. You both got 0.
Yep.
I had a potential 4 points and got 4 points.
AFB scored.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
So fuck
man.
you. You're not leading the comp.
Can we have 2 different two?
So,
He'll be able to calculate that up, but it's going to be that final column that says he's on 4 and you're on 4.
Yeah.
Who?
Total points. Jake and I tied on first with 4 points.
Who fucking decided this?
You did.
Yeah. So happy days. So I've got no tips right, and I'm still tied first.
I hate it. Change
Jake,
it back. I changed it back.
Jake
No
Jake
try
sits above you
scorers.
though. Jake sits above you.
Yeah.
You could have gone.
Okay.
You could have gone 3 points for a proppy. You went 4.
No, 3.
No, it doesn't matter because I would have just got. That means I would have got more points.
Hey.
I would have got more points.
So you got AP 3 and RTS 1.
Oh, I see what you
4.
got. I got you. I
Yeah.
thought for some reason you went 4 all up.
And are we going to go through the plays on the weekend, the bets?
Yeah, we'll go through that in this one. We've only got a couple to run through.
Yeah, sweet. So
I got
Same-
chips.
Same old stories last year.
yeah, we've started basically the exact same as last year. So I started us off with the Raiders versus Warriors. Just a little recap on those legs was Canberra plus 6.5, tick. Total points under 42.5, tick. I thought I was screwed with Roger Tuivasa.
Oh, yeah, he was like, got the hex. He had the hex.
Oh, when he won, when Kurt Capewell scored that try down the left where RTS was meant to be, but he took the carry inside the play before, and then when he dropped the ball trying to ground it off the kick,
yeah.
I was like, that's 0-2.
Oh, when that comes through, I was like, oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, Shaq anytime, $7.50, tick, 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 profit of $37.50.
Kyle gets us off to a
Oh.
flyer.
Cody, you took the second game. You had Dylan Edwards anytime.
Yeah, that went well.
Yep. Isaac Tungo anytime. Tick.
Tick, baby.
Luke Garner anytime.
Spewing.
And it doesn't get much better from there either, boys. Our
No.
crucial, I was the only one that got one there with 2 of us a Sheck. Cody, you took Dylan Edwards.
Yeah.
And Jake,
I
you
also
got
went Metcalf in the...
Big Buck, yeah. And then Jake, you took KO Weeks.
Didn't look close.
No.
What was your bet?
I got very close in my
Or
Raiders game.
your one that you went off on a tangent.
My Raiders game, I went Raiders 13 plus, which was paying a lot, and
Yeah,
they won
what a
13
call.
plus. I had Tamika to score, who scored, so I was 2 legs up, and I had Leotau, who he got close at one spot. I was like, holy shit, because if he scored, no, I did not put money on it. I don't think anyone put money on it, so I would have been filthy. So I was very happy in hindsight that it didn't get up.
Yeah, now Big
Mine's
Buck.
close to the Sharks.
Yeah.
What?
In hindsight.
What height? He got no side. He would have scored more tries. Fucking idiot.
Anyway, Big Buck. Not trying to target anyone here.
Yeah.
Jake took Nathan Cleary anytime.
Oh, I'm trying, and he got robbed the try. Did anyone with me? He got robbed a try.
No, it's a loose carry.
No, they changed the rule that if you're going to put a try, put the ball down and
You
someone
can-
knocks it out, it's play on.
No, you can strip it and it's play on.
How is that not a strip?
It's a loose carry. If you can just knock it out, it's a loose carry.
Oh.
No try.
Not a try.
Okay, I'm going to trust you guys because I thought that was a try
If
all
you
day.
make a stripping motion and pull it out, play on.
You know why you thought it was a try?
Because it was Nathan
Because
Cleary.
it was Nathan Cleary. If that was
He's gone for the ball.
If that was Reynolds
Didn't he
against
try
the
to tackle
Knights,
him, try and knock the ball down? I thought it was play on.
if that was Reynolds against the Knights, and
No try.
Reynolds exactly.
Yeah.
Because I fucking had him in the big bark, even though I know lost plus the super coach, and I thought it was a try. 'Cause I guess it's
Bloody
a try.
Luke.
I know. So Cody, you had Luke Metcalf, and I'm filthy because I don't know if you guys remember. You can just listen to it back. How I changed. I went Will Kennedy, but I was going to take AFB.
Yeah, but then you went Will
Yeah,
Kennedy.
but I
and we
think
just
it's because you
sprayed
went AFB for your.
No, because I was like, last year with the big barks, who I was going wasn't working.
That's why you went Will Kennedy,
Yeah, because I was like, I like AFB in
because
this.
you thought he was going to be shit.
Yeah.
And he was.
Yes, he was. Yeah. So I could have gone 100% for the weekend.
Oh, didn't bloody Will Kennedy get absolutely trucked by Liam Martin?
He did. Yes.
I'm surprised he got up, eh? Oh.
Dude, when I watched it in slow mo, I can't. He put his head between his legs, right as he was tackling him. I'm like, what sort of position is that to be in? Just got.
Anyway,
so
red hot start.
At the end of that weekend, we're down $12.50.
We're still down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we outlaid what 45.
If you take our crucials and big barks individually and don't put them in a multi, you're actually up money.
That's boring.
Yes, I know you don't like.
Oh, if we were hitting just single leggers,
Yeah.
Because we're outlaying $65 now a week.
65.
Yeah.
So I made a profit of 41.10. Cody lost $20 and Jake lost 15.
Oh,
And I lose more.
You had the same gamer.
Ah,
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
Makes sense.
but there it was.
Onwards and upwards. Hey,
Any great
Hey,
ticks? We'll take it.
we've won one in 2 games.
Well, that's right.
So that means we're going to win 2 over the next 6 games.
3 in 6. We're at 50%.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've started. I'm hurting.
Jesus Christ.
I was trying to work out how many
It
games.
looks like
was
you're in
gonna be.
pain too. I'm glad there's no cameras on you.
Ugh, I couldn't remember how many games.
It
were
looks
there.
like you look like Jake when he's trying to speak English.
When he's trying to message through to a group chat and no one understands what he's saying.
If you know, you know. Brother, you don't know.
If you know, you know. I'm like, someone's got to know. And then I put those random letters.
Fuck, that was good.
And then even who'd they get? Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan's
It would have been even funnier, Jake, if you had replied like, "Yeah, you're not wrong."
I just love Dylan when he's just like, what the fuck? I'm like, my point exactly.
Welcome to the Muttlay Krew chat.
yeah.
I was already worried after that chat today that left the group.
Yeah, I was like, there's going to be a lot of. I was like,
This is WhatsApp. It's pretty chill. Like it's easy just to mute it and stuff.
Anyway, onwards and upwards. Gamble responsibly. What have you got to lose?
But welcome back, Rugby League, and hope you enjoy the podcast. And
Cut the stream.
Yeah, what's your name?
get a dog up here. Fuck the dogs.
Mitchell Pearce.